You stupid idiot. When you read there, you will see that Rebecca, she did not have kids for 20 years after, since her marriage. And she is called Akhir in Arabic, which means she's not able to have children. So why she will be called such a name if she is a kid? Is it supposed for a child is 3 years old to give a child? You stupid Abdul. So you assume numbers as you wish. You claim that the news came to Abraham. Abraham, like at that time, they take an airplane. Oh, okay, go take an airplane and fly. And then right away, if we check, we will find right away that it must be many years after. We laugh at you. You, Abdul, are so stupid and so dumb. Do we have any Muslim would dare to debate me? Huh? Are you strong like Rebecca, who can carry a container of water, have 20 liter of water on your shoulder? Are you strong like her? So you can come and debate me. You stupid idiot, we die laughing at you. A girl, she is 3 years old, she is carrying a container, have a 20 liter, and then she did water 15 or all the camels the guy he have. Since when a 3 years old can carry water to, do you know how much the camel he drank, the camel? I mean, you Muslims are so silly and so dumb. So Rebecca, she was carrying something 3 times more heavy than her. The container alone, by the way, without the water, is going to be heavier than her. The container at that time, they don't make them from plastic like they weigh nothing. They make them from a clay. Clay. Let me show you how they look like. I'll try to find an image with the women carrying one. So you can compare, because if it's a picture only, you will not be able to understand what is really the size we are talking about. They are desperate, my friend. They are desperate. The Abdul is so desperate. And you know what? I'm going to show it to you from Muslims post, not from Christian post. So Rebecca, she was carrying this, and she was 3 years old. I don't know. I have to believe you. I have to. By the way, they put them in their head and they walk with them. They don't hold them with the hands. They balance them. They have like they put too many things in their head, like fabric. So they have a hat specifically made for this purpose, and it make like a bend in their head area. So and they practice it. So they walk. You know, they usually they put their hand around it only when they want to put it down. But you want to convince people, you potato, that a 3 years old was carrying something 3 times heavier than her. This container is heavier than Rebecca at the age of 3 when it's empty. Anyway, desperate measure when we have a desperate time, and we Muslims are desperate. Our prophet, our books proving that Islam is the religion of pervert. So how we can cover the pervert Muhammad? We have to make everybody a pervert like him. Hmm? Yeah, actually, I think the movie of Superman taken from the story of Rebecca. And the funny is, the Muslim, they refuse anything the rabbi says. And if there's a rabbi, he says something agree with their agenda, right away, this rabbi, he said that. This rabbi, he said that. You stupid idiot. This rabbi followed the Talmud. The Talmud is full of sick stuff. In fact, your prophet, he followed the Talmud. And we can show you tons of, as an example, where we can find, where we can find that the women, she have to wait for 3 months iddah after she got divorced. Is that in the Old Testament? No. This is in the Talmud. All your Islamic so-called practice, Muhammad lived with the Jews in the city of Yathrib, which now called the Medina, and he was copying the Jews. Everything you have. Do we have any Abdul? No, no, I'm not joking. You know, you can okay, let me ask the what his name, Sheikh Uthman. He is learning from AI. Hey, Ketchup boy, how you doing? Is it in the Old Testament or in the Talmud? It mentioned that the woman, when she got divorced, she have to wait for 90 days after she got divorced before she got married again. That requirement is found in the Talmud, not the Old Testament. The Talmudic law states a woman must wait 90 days after a divorce before remarrying to ensure the paternity of any potential child. This waiting period is known as idda in Islamic law, which is a similar concept but not the same. See? Talmud boy. Your Muhammad is a Talmud boy. Where Muhammad he got the 90 days period? From the Talmud. Did you hear it? You don't follow Musa's, you follow the rabbi. And those rabbi, they have a lot of pervert stuff. And the Talmud is full of fiction stories. Actually, most of the stories of Muhammad are taken from the Talmud. Many of it. You are finished, boy. However, after all of this, I have to say, I am kind of jealous. I want to convert to Islam for some time, so I can take women, Muslim women, to the hotel, give them a hamburger, and then halal, halal burger, halal, halal. And then I F them for 3 years. And then the woman, she go in the street, she say, this guy, he F me for 3 years. I say, no, I never even know her. She's mentally ill. And then I will fabricate Photoshop what's up about her. And then I will gang the Dawah boys to support me. Because we are a gang, we are Muslim gangs against even Muslim women. And then we claim that we have a scholar. Hmm? Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool would like to call me? Mayday, mayday. Any Abdul from the religion of the fool? So we have a clear evidence in your books saying that your prophet and your religion teaching you to be pervert. By the way, I did not mention what the Shia mentioned. Let me show you. In the book of Tahrir al-Wasila, the Khomeini, the founder of the new Islamic State of Iran, he followed the steps of Muhammad. And we know that the Shia, by the way, are more true practicing, like sect than Muslim Sunni. In fact, I challenge any Muslim to say this is not true. This is the book of Tahrir al-Wasila. This is not Tahrir al-Wasila. Hold on. We want Tahrir al-Wasila. Give me a second. This is the book of Al-Khomeini. I prefer to give you the Khomeini book, not other book. The author himself. So this is the book of Tahrir al-Wasila by Al-Khomeini, volume number 2, page number 241, as you see in the screen. All right, Tahrir al-Wasila. And then here you go to issue number 12. And the Muslim Sunni, we showed you, they agree with the Shia. It is not allowed to if a girl. In fact, the Muslim Shia are more conservative, by the way, and I will show you why. Because here it says you should not if her until she is 9. We showed you the Muslim Sunni says you can if she can handle it. Doesn't matter what the age is. She is 5, she is 6, she is 4. As long as she can handle it, you can go for it. That's what the Muslim Sunni says, and we showed you that already. If you forgot, we can show it to you again. All right, no problem. Marriage. Uh, you can marry an infant, but you cannot enjoy her until she can handle it. Translation here is very false. There is no minor girl. In Arabic it says radi'a, infant. In fact, the last translation is correct. So you can marry her, you cannot if her until she is able to handle it. So it's forbidden for you to enjoy her sexually, the one who is not able. Do you see it? So if she is able and she is 1 day old, you do it. If she is able and she is 2 years old, you can do it. If she is able and she is 5 years, 7 years, you can do it. So what is the what it's forbidden for you to practice as a Sunni? Only if she is not able to do so. So what is forbidding you from enjoying her sexually, if she is able or not? And who is the one who will decide who is able? The husband. He married her already, she is his wife. This is the Sunni. The Sunni, they agree, you can marry an infant. In fact, the Imam, the Hanbali, they say you have to if her if she is 9 already, and nobody can stop you, even if she cannot handle it. Let me shorten it so we can play the audio. Here we go.
Hanbalis. If the little girl reaches the age of 9, she is given to the husband, and they do not have the right to detain her after the age of 9, even if she is thin.
Even if she is so small. Do you see it? So now, okay, before that day, if she can handle it, you take her. 6 years, 7 years, 5 years, no problem. However, what if she is so thin, so small? When she reach age of 9, you give her to him, even if she cannot handle it no more. It's in front of you. And this is the Sunni. This is the Sunni. Here they are saying, the Nawawi said, the little one should not be delivered to be ifed, as long the reason for not to be ifed is exist. Which is that? She's too small. It is forbidden to if her as long she cannot handle it, because she is so little, or maybe even crazy. Are we making things up? She cannot tolerate intercourse. This is your religion. So when the Muslim they speak about someone she is fit to be in your bed, they are just talking about if she can be effed without dying. The Shafi'i said the husband can if her even if she cannot handle the ifing, and this is a Muslim Sunni. However, their family, they can say no if they want. But if you wish, he can go for it. Read it. I'm not making things up. Let us use the full translation. You see, when the text too many, the translation doesn't work with the audio. I like the audio so he can read it.
Al-Shafi'i said, if she is close to puberty and is large enough to tolerate intercourse, then her husband may have intercourse with her. But if she is not able to tolerate intercourse, then her family may prevent her from the husband until she is able to tolerate intercourse.
The word puberty does not exist here. It says balagat, which means reach. When reach large enough, the translation is false. So when she reach, if she is close to be large enough to tolerate intercourse, then her husband may have intercourse with her. But if she is not able to tolerate intercourse, then her family may prevent her from the husband until she is able to. May. All right. In fact, it says it is permissible for her husband to do intercourse with her even if she don't fit. Read carefully. So the parents, they decide, okay, our daughter, she cannot handle it, but we are talking still about a kid. Otherwise, why the whole discussion is talking about what the discussion is about she can handle it or she cannot handle it. All the discussion we see is about she can live. He will not kill her. Those are the Sunni. What about the Shia? Read with me.
Question 12. It is not permissible to have intercourse with a wife before she completes 9 years of age, whether the marriage is permanent or temporary. As for other forms of pleasure, such as touching with lust, embracing, and thighing, there is nothing wrong with them, even with a baby girl.
Even with the infant. Even with the infant, not baby girl. The Arabic says رضيعة. رضيعة. رضيعة is not an infant. رضيعة is a suckling. This is Islam. Shia and Sunni both is the same shit. So when this potato, he claimed that those people, they have to apologize because Mimi Hijab says 5 years old. I prove to you that you marry an infant, Sunni or Shia, and the effing date of the Shia is when you are 9. However, the Shia agree that if you if her, there is no penalty, no problem, but it's better not. And if a Muslim man, he put his penis inside her vagina, but he don't insert it all the way, there's no sin on that. Read it. Even before the age of 9 for the Shia, there's no problem. And here, by the way, they are not talking only about like losing her virginity. No, they are talking about breaking through into her butt. Excuse my language.